who gets the catch. He's got Patrol.
It's a hockey night here in Mahtomedi as a top 20 matchup comes here to you from the St. Croix Valley Rec Center between the Zephyrs and the Red Wing Wingers. Alongside Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Alex Wista, and Corey, we got a great one tonight.
Yeah, it should be a great one. A couple teams that fell a little short on going to state last year. You've got the Wingers. They lost in an upset to Northfield and looking for another shot at heading down to St. Paul. And Mahtomedi, they were beat 6-0 by St. Paul United last year in the section finals. But both these teams, top 20, should be a great one tonight, I think.
Well, we'll start it going here. Mahtomedi in their home whites and the Red Wing Wingers wearing purple uniforms. As it'll be Kroshik here trying to set a pass in front, back on goal. They'll follow it up quickly. Kroshik gets it once again behind the net. Back in the corner, it's controlled by the Zephyrs. Kroshik in front, look to bring somebody there. Goes all the way back to the point. Ryan is shot on goal, and that goes wide. And it's quickly picked up there by the Wingers. Taylor Heiss, someone who was a big prospect for the Minnesota Golden Gophers scoring.
Yeah, big season last year, 54 goals as a junior. 9 of those goals were in section playoffs, so she should definitely create a lot of opportunities for herself to score tonight.
It's Heiss who has to check back to get to it. Heiss tripped up over the red line as the Wingers will dump it in and change their lines. Gathered up there by the Zephyrs, and they'll go back into the attacking zone. As they'll race to the puck quickly, sent it in front, almost too far for the goaltender. That's Tyler McGrath, a junior for the Wingers. Can be gathered back here by Mahtomedi once again. It'll be Emmy Nelson to get to it for Mahtomedi. Back there now for Jordan McAlpine, who sends it up further. Gathered up at center once again and into the attacking zone. A shot on goal there by Skillings, gathered up by McGrath. We'll get a stoppage coming here as the clock continues to wind.
Yeah, early on in this game here, after doing a few games and seeing this Mahtomedi team last year, first couple minutes they've owned the zone. They've been in Red Wing zone, and that's important for this team who had a hard time scoring last year.
7 seconds ticked off the clock before it stopped. We'll see if that becomes a factor later in the game. Puck held in though by Dornseif before sending it down and further. Battle for the puck there on the boards, as will be 2 Zephyrs there to 1 Winger. And it can be won by Mahtomedi. Back out, Dornseif holds the zone, chips it back in deep. It'll be a Winger to chase it there. That's Meg Grove getting back for Red Wing. Red Wing playing as a part of the Big 9 conference. Several southern central Minnesota schools. As they'll skate up ahead now will the Wingers as Emily Hart carries the puck in around a couple of Zephyr defenders. Centering pass in front. It goes wide to the half wall where Mahtomedi can take it back the other way. Gathered up in the corner before sent ahead into the attacking zone. Here's Molly Farrell takes it up for Mahtomedi. Dipped it to the zone, gathered defensively by Hart for Red Wing. One of the captains there. So goes back up with speed in the attacking zone. Chipped out to the side where Mahtomedi can race for the puck. Pass too far. Icing is waved off as the Wingers should have had a play on it. And a race to the puck can be won and fought for there as the Zephyrs have 1 man back. Puck knocked into the air, battled for briefly before steered back to the boards. We gather by the Wingers again. Battle for it here on the near side as McAlpine tried to fight for position there. 13:48 and counting gone in this one. As McAlpine takes it back, sent across and then down in low as the Zephyrs continue to cycle. Battle for the puck now. Kroshik taken down behind the net. No call. Sent back further, and they'll come onto the near side from McAlpine once again. McAlpine, as the puck gets chipped around her, it'll be a race to the puck. Oberding racing to it for Red Wing. Tied up nicely, taken down. No call on that play. And the Zephyrs will have numbers back the other way. Into the attacking zone. Here comes Broughton. Broughton led the Zephyrs in scoring last year with 11. And Corey, that's one of their major struggles for the Zephyrs, is they'll get a puck in front. But a major issue for Mahtomedi last year, they couldn't put the puck in the net.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You see a lot of programs.
And there's a shot in the goal there as Kylie Krajik breaks the 0-0 tie and gets the Zephyrs on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, getting back to it. Anna Broughton with 11 goals, the only one in double digits. Kylie Krajik was second on the team last year with 6, and she tallies an early one here. Impressive start for Mahtomedi against the Saints' 6th-ranked team in the state for Class A.
So Krajik was able to beat the goaltender down low. As you can see there, a nice puck battle in front and just rebounds that couldn't get cleared out.
And that was a great pass by the 8th grader, Allie Franco, who's playing on the first line. And not to mention that, but earlier in that sequence, she was the one who tracked down Oberding and broke up that play. Comes down on the other end, nice pass out front, and maybe that 8th grader is going to be the spark offensively they need this year.
Pass up ahead to Allie Franco, who lost it there, and the wingers will look to try to respond. Skating around one defender, sending it further back to center as Ryan will play. Ryan left it there for Dornseif now, who circles back in her own defensive zone. Dornseif still with the puck around the screen, further up ahead. The puck got left at center, turns it over, and the wingers will take it back the other way into the attacking zone. Checked nicely as the puck got left at center. Sliding bodies. This, of course, the first game of 25 for both of these teams, so some jitters to be worked out. But in with speed now, very quickly, works around one, just lifted it wide, as that was Taylor Heiss who tried to score it again. 54 goals last year, Corey.
Yeah, that's going to be the first of many opportunities she has tonight, and she just shot the puck a little high. And and like you were mentioning about both these teams in the first game jitter, both these teams have a lot of returning players, so these are both very veteran teams to high school hockey. So, like I said, so far we've seen some good play, and I think it should be a good one here tonight.
Well, here's Heiss again with speed. Heiss skates around one defender, has an open look. Great save by Ficadenti to steer it wide. Back the other way come the Zephyrs, 2-on-2 through center. Give the puck up there, and the wingers will dump it back in. A very nice chance there for Mahtomedi, and a great save by Ficadenti to keep Heiss off the scoring sheet, and that'll be the key to the game here for the Mahtomedi Zephyrs tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Ficadenti, 3-year starter here with Mahtomedi. 2 nice saves against a future Gopher, Taylor Heiss. So far, like I said, Ficadenti's done a great job, and she's gonna have her hands full. As you can see, some nice stat line, but she's going to have her hands full if Taylor Heiss is able to skate in the zone that easily, and a lot of one-on-one opportunities there. She's going to need a little help from her defense tonight.
It'll be an early penalty kill as Megan Johnson, the sophomore, will take a seat in the penalty box for roughing. And the wingers will get a chance on the power play here for the first time tonight. The face-off, one back to the blue line. Swinging across, here's Heiss for Hart now on the near circle. Hart walking in, saved by Ficadenti as it goes wide, and the Zephyrs control behind the net. Krajik sends it out through to center, where it can be stopped behind the goal there from McGrath.
Yeah, that was a nice opportunity for Hart, the second leading scorer from the Red Wing last year. She had 11 goals and 22 assists, which is a great season, but it's tough to compare to Taylor Heiss there when you've got a teammate with 80 points.
Hart will take it back, leaves it there for Heiss. Heiss strolling into the zone with speed. Heiss working back to the fourth circle where she'll cut it back. Heiss sends it down in low. Back to a man in front. Chipped out nicely by a couple of Zephyr defenders, but it can be held in before trickling back out to center. Hart will play it again for Heiss. Heiss has speed and time. Winds a slapper, and a great save there by Ficadenti to steer that one to the corner. The puck battled for. Could not quite clear it out. So it comes back to center with a minute to go here on this penalty kill.
If Taylor Heiss keeps getting opportunities like that, she could light the lamp a few times here this evening. So, like I said, Mahtomedi, the defense, is going to have to step up and break up some of her shots here tonight to give their goaltending a little help.
Well, Yemma Dornseif, who tried to get it back to center, but Meg Grove can take it in for Red Wing. Shot on goal, steered aside by Ficadenti. It'll go back out, cleared out in the last 30 of this penalty kill for Mahtomedi. Behind the net, McGrath will stop it there as the wingers try to break through with speed into the attacking zone now, as that'll be Kendall Swanson to take it up. Swanson working her way in, takes it behind the goal. Tried to shovel it in front, but no receiver home there. McAlpine can gather it up and send it out almost, but a great save by Swanson to just dump it to the corner in the last 5, and a successful penalty kill for Mahtomedi.
Yeah, great job by Mahtomedi to kill that penalty against a high-powered offense that with the likes of Heiss and Hart. And like I said, so far so good here for Mahtomedi. Early goal, and they've controlled the zone.
It'll be Grove starting possession here for Red Wing. Off of the stick of a Mahtomedi defenseman in the center zone. And it'll get chipped down there. Ryan will get there first for the Zephyrs. Ryan tried to feed it ahead. It goes off of the stick of Ficadenti. And now Mahtomedi can take it back the other way. Into the attacking zone now. Here comes Abby Hansen. Hansen, as this time the Zephyrs will get a shot on their first penalty kill, as a hooking call goes against Red Wing.
Yeah, Hart got a little too physical there, as you can see, coming across ice and used too much body. And you know, you're going to get called for that every time here.
So that'll be the captain for Red Wing, Emily Hart, taking a seat for 2 minutes. Zephyrs already leading this one 1-0 by virtue of Kylie Krawczyk's first goal. Again, this first goal of the season in the first game of the season. A full slate of games here on November 9th, opening the girls' high school hockey season and the Trek to the X. As the Zephyrs start this power play, centering pass in front, as they were looking for, I believe that was Ryan down and low. Can be gathered again here. Here's Krawczyk. Krawczyk for Dornseif at the point. Chipped in further. Krawczyk on a go. Great save by McGrath, but Krawczyk gets the rebound. Krawczyk circling, sent it in low in the effort to keep play alive down in that corner. Wings can get it out, and they'll almost do so before it's chipped out of the blue line. That will be offside. All the way back now, Dornseif left it up ahead as she tried to find the stick of Ali Franco. Franco into the zone, chipped it back for Dornseif, who sends it down further to Franco again. Franco with time, a centering pass in front. McGrath was able to make the save. Another follow-up got steered to the corner as it goes all the way out, and a successful kill on that rush.
Yeah, Franco had a great lane to pass there. The defender for Red Wing, broke up the play, almost tipped off the back of the goalie's pad and went in. But so far, I'm impressed by the 8th grader Ali Franco and her ability to handle the puck and create plays for her teammates.
As they fanned on the dumped puck here in the last 45 on this Mahtomedi power play. Puck goes behind the net, and Dornseif, again with speed, will take it from behind the zone. Chipped it up further ahead there as Emma Nelson will play it for Mahtomedi. Nelson at the near circle, skating around one, send it back in front. A quick follow-up, saved by McGrath as it goes to the corner. As a couple of aggressive stick lifts there were able to keep the Zephyrs from the puck. Down in low, McAlpine trying to find a one-man across, and the goaltender had it played perfectly as they'll chip it out to center before it's held in though by the Zephyrs. Murphy send it back as it goes to the corner. In the last 10 now of this penalty kill, that'll be Meg Grove to take it for Red Wing as Heiss wins that battle. In the last second, she'll chip it out, trying to spring Hart, but could not do so. As we take a look at the shots on goal, 5-4 Zephyrs leading. Here's Hart on a breakaway. Hart moving in, just wide. Ficadenti didn't have to make that save.
Nope. She fanned or pushed it to the right there, and as we looked at the shots on goal, 5-4 Mahtomedi, it's almost 5 Mahtomedi and 4 Taylor Heiss, and there's Ficadenti's been able to save them all. So
puck battled for behind the net as Hart went down into the boards, as Erica Broughton will play it up for Mahtomedi. Broughton fighting for the puck, turns it over, and here comes Red Wing again. Saved by Ficadenti on a wrist shot from the circle, and we'll get a stoppage.
And that's probably about the easiest shot she's seen so far this evening. The other ones from Hart and Heiss have had a lot of velocity on them, and so far the story of the game is, I think, the fact that Mahtomedi has been aggressive. They've controlled Red Wing's zone, and you know what? So far, Ficadenti's been able to handle Heiss's shots, and I think that's why Mahtomedi's got the 1-0 lead here with 5 to go in the first.
Face-off one back to the blue line, chipped in down to the corner where there was no receiver for Red Wing, and Dornseif can play it for Mahtomedi. Dornseif up ahead, but Hart intercepts at the blue line. Shot on, quick save Ficadenti to smother that one up. And those are the shots, Corey, I think that Mahtomedi will be comfortable with giving up, those long shots from the blue line.
Yeah, absolutely, but with those shots, those are the ones that can somehow find a way in the net. I mean, it's one thing to stop the hard shots from big-time players, but it's those sneaky little trickle-ins are the ones that can really bite you later on.
We'll have a conversation here at the penalty box. Not sure of the nature of that. Again, for those of you watching live on Suburban Community Channel's TV 19, thank you for joining us. Alongside Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Alex Westad, bringing you this opening matchup here of Mahtomedi and Red Wing, the 6th seed Wingers and the 19th ranked Mahtomedi Zephyrs, starting this matchup and the season here tonight.
Yeah, and so far, we've gotten, everything we wanted from a couple top-ranked team in the state of Minnesota in Class A. And like I said, I'm just glad we got, 2 more periods to watch these great hockey players here tonight.
Puck goes to the corner. Red Wing tried to get it there, but a nice defensive play by Ryan, able to keep it in, though. Here's Heiss. Heiss waiting with time. A nice centering pass in front, but it goes off of the stick and back to the corner. Skating in, shot save, Ficadenti once again. Already 8 shots here from Red Wing and no goals so far.
Yeah, and if, as this first period has gone on, Red Wing has controlled the zone a little more, and, those shots will take their toll on Ficadenti, So, I mean, it's one of those things where, Mahtomedi's going to get back and control Red Wing's zone, and her defenders are going to need some help breaking up plays.
Now we have McAlpine down and low behind her own goal. Trying to chip it up ahead. Taken down goes a Zephyr. Puck comes back to the blue line and Hart. Hart looking for a pass in front. Turned it over, and the Zephyrs can have numbers 3-on-2 if they hurry. Long pass up ahead. Went through the legs and can be gathered again by the Red Wing Hockey Club here. Goes back into the defensive zone where Hart can play it. Hart moves around her own cage. Dumped off the boards. Turns it over, and the Zephyrs have a chance. Shot on goal, saved by McGrath. Followed it up, but it goes wide. Back to the corner for the Zephyrs.
Yeah, great job by McGrath there. Those rebounds can be tough sometimes, and like I said, she did a great job sticking her ground and making a couple saves there.
McAlpine sent it here onto the near side there for Emma Donovan, the junior. And the Wingers once again can control at center. And it feels to me, Corey, like through most of this game, Mahtomedi had the pace going early, but the Red Wing Hockey Club here has started to push back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that just comes down to the fact that you've got, Taylor Heiss, who's a future Gopher, and you've got Emily Hart, and they're battle-tested team, and, they've got a lot of skill. And, it's one of those things where, that was a great job by Mahtomedi coming out as the aggressor, taking control of the game, but you knew, I don't want to say the more talented team, but just, the team with the better skill players are going to win most of those periods. So it's always nice to kind of, get a little puck luck and get that early edge when you can, and, from period to period.
Another shot on goal from Heiss, smothered up there by Ficadenti. 3:33 to go, 1-0 Zephyrs lead Red Wing here. As we start at the first game of the hockey season here. Again, Mahtomedi playing their games once again at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center in Stillwater. As a face-off won by the Zephyrs, and Krajcik can play it up ahead looking for Franco. It's turned over Heiss as a couple of skaters fall down. Puck goes all the way back. They'll wave off the icing. And quickly to get there will be Broughton. Broughton behind her own net. Now taking it to the half wall as the players fight for the puck. Sent around. Broughton once again will gather it up for Mahtomedi. Tipped ahead turnover here. Dangerous with Heiss in the center. Wristed a shot high on the backhand. Goes back to the blue line.
Yeah, another opportunity for Heiss there, and it just it hasn't worked out yet. But like I said, she's going to keep shooting tonight, and she's going to get her points here eventually.
Well, here's Franco again, the 8th grader moving in. Franco, wristed shot blocked. Can be gathered up there by Ryan on the far side as the puck flutters into the air and goes to that half wall. Down low for Franco as the Wingers win that battle. It'll be Schaefer for Red Wing to gather the puck there. Schaefer along the boards tried to spring Oberding, and she'll gain into the attacking zone. Oberding, wristed shot on, goes high over the glove, and goes back to that half wall again for Mahtomedi. They can play it there, chipping it up ahead further as Emmy Nelson into the zone. A nice defensive play by Hart. It's followed up by Murphy of Mahtomedi, in the growing student section here looking for a call on that one as the puck goes around the corner.
And deservingly too. I think Red Wing got away with one there. A little little check in the back there, but, you know, like I said, it happens out there, and you just got to keep moving forward.
Puck goes down and low as McAlpine couldn't handle the pass from Nelson. Nelson with some great passing there. As a Zephyr goes down on a shoulder there, Heiss into the attacking zone, picks the corner, score! Taylor Heiss scores her first of the season after a top shelf beauty. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and, you know, Ficcanenti didn't have a shot at that one. I mean, it was just, you know, basically Heiss gets control of the puck, and she takes a look at the net, and she goes, where am I going to put this? And Ficcanenti didn't have a shot at stopping it.
As we take a look at it here, again, a 1-on-1 matchup. Like you said, Corey, nothing that a goalie can do about that.
Yep, I think whatever spot she picked, I think she was going to score that one. She was due. So here we are, 1-1, minute 30 left, and a lot of ball game left, or a lot of puck game left here, I guess.
Hart carrying it back in for Red Wing as they look to tie it back up. Puck went off of Ficcanenti, lost it there, as they'll send it down to the corner. Mahtomedi can try to regain possession. Heiss again scoring well over half of Red Wings goals last season. Quickly a race to the puck as a goaltender comes out aggressively to take it away.
Yeah, nice job by McGrath to get out there. She made the right call there to break up that play. And
down and low, Hansen with the puck for Mahtomedi. Hansen in front quickly there as McGrath hugged the post to save it. We have a minute here to go in the first period. Shots favor Red Wing now 10-7. As Heiss aggressive on the forecheck as the Zephyrs race to it, but the puck goes back into the Red Wing zone. Hart taking it now for Red Wing. Hart goes off of the skate there of Molly Farrell, and Hart will have to take it here for Red Wing. Hart long pass finds Dornseif at the center. Chipped up ahead further for Broughton and into the attacking zone as it's chipped out once again there as Anna Broughton couldn't hold it. Into the zone, turned it over. And the puck goes back down here in the last 20 seconds of this period. It goes off the boards to Krawczyk, but it's turned over. A fight for the puck on the half wall over there. Now, the last 10 seconds, a period, Corey, that we expected to see from both of these teams. Very balanced, but the Stars have shown so far.
Yeah, you know, I think the key thing is, you know, Mahtomedi has grown up, and their experience has shown that. They were aggressors. They controlled the puck in the zone. They created some more opportunities themselves. And you know what? This is the 6th ranked team in the state, Red Wing, and you know what? They held them to 1 goal, and they didn't let that Heiss goal affect them to the point where they maybe gave up 2 before the end of the period. So I think we've gotten what we wanted here, and like I said, I'm looking forward to 2 more periods.
Now that's it for the first period. Of course, while we have here in the first intermission, we want to remind you about our bi-weekly show, Sports Path, where we talk about all the Fab Four sports here between Mahtomedi, North St. Paul, Tartan, and White Bear Lake as well. We talk about how the schools are doing in the major sports, and of course we get out and shoot some interviews as well. Recently I talked with Mahtomedi head football coach Dave Metzel before his Zephyrs took on the Tartan Titans in the Section 4 5A championship game as they prepared for that game, and we will take a look at the first edition of Coach's Corner on Sports Path. Hi everybody, welcome inside the weight room here at Mahtomedi High School for the first episode of Coach's Corner here on Sports Path. I'm pleased to be joined by Mahtomedi High School head football coach Dave Metzel. Dave, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
So we know that you're the head football coach for the Mahtomedi Zephyrs, and we also know that you're a math teacher here at the high school as well. Not something that a lot of people would associate those two positions together. So could you talk a little bit about how you came to become head football coach here in Mahtomedi?
You know what, I came here about 22 years ago and was an assistant coach for the first 15 years or so, and had the opportunity when Wally Malmstrom retired about 12 years ago. So it's been a fun ride. It's been a great opportunity and a privilege that I'm lucky to be here.
Well, last season you made it to the state tournament in your first year as a 5A school. Can you talk a little bit about that experience, having Jalen Fry in your backfield as far as getting your team to state and the experiences that you had there?
You know what? It was a fun team. It was a team that came and worked hard every day. We had a lot of athletes out there, and but more importantly, a team that worked together and had fun playing. Every single day they came out and worked hard, and it was a fun group to be around.
So this season, you finished the regular season up at 7-1, and you defeated the Minneapolis Washburn Millers last weekend here at home. Can you tell us what you liked about that game against the Millers?
You know what, we came in and just, we did a real good job of playing out our game plan. You know, they have a couple very good athletes on that team, and defensively did a nice job of corralling them and keeping them at bay, and offensively did a nice job of kind of controlling things, especially in the first half, and you know, to get up on them.
On Saturday, elements were a factor. There was snow on the ground. It was very cold, and we expect that to be the same case on Friday when you play Tartan. How do your players adjust to the elements and react with them?
You know, we talk about that a lot, and the one thing is, they're not changing. You know, so the team that can focus more on the football aspect as opposed to the elements is the team a lot of times that comes out on top.
Let's talk a little bit more about some more specific players on this team. You have a lot of senior leadership, and we heard you talking significantly about Anthony Pramel as well. Can you talk a little bit about the players that have really impressed you this season and what they've done for your team?
You know what, I've been impressed just as a group as a whole coming together. Coming into this season, we had 2 starters coming back from last year's on the offensive side, and 2 coming back on defense. So we've had a lot of guys that are playing for the first time at the varsity level. And you know what, each game they've improved, and you know, now they have that experience, and they're kind of gelling together as a group, and that's what's been fun to watch. Yes, we've had you know, Brandon Anderson has gotten a lot of yards, but I think the offensive line has done a real nice job of coming together and opening up those holes. Our fullback, Adam Olson, has done a real good job of being his lead blocker. Our wide receivers are doing a great job blocking downfield. Defensively, we're you know what, we're playing as a group, we're playing as a team, and really focusing on what job do I have to do, as opposed to having 1 or 2 guys that are trying to be heroes and running all around the field and trying to make plays. We're trusting each other for everybody to do their job.
We'll talk about your matchup coming up on Friday against the Titans in just a little bit. Are there any memories from this season, whether it be at practice or at games with the players that you have, that's really stuck with you?
You know what, I just think they've, as a group, similar to last year, and you know what, I think last year kind of set the tone as far as just guys coming out and working hard each day, and looking to improve each day. You know, we had a lot of situations at the beginning of the year where we're just not experienced, you know, so we're making mistakes, but they didn't necessarily let them get them down. You know, they fought through them, and just that mindset of, we want to improve each day. So that's been the biggest thing that kind of sticks into my mind with this group, is just kind of coming together and sticking with the plan.
So let's talk about your matchup with Tartan coming up on Friday. You defeated them 27-20 the last time in the regular season. They're a team that finished under 500, but still played relatively well with you guys. What's the game plan for victory on Friday?
Score more points. You know what, they're a dangerous team. Yeah, their record isn't as good as I'm sure they hoped. It's a new coach there this year, and I think he's done a great job as far as I think they've continued to improve throughout the season, and right now they're a dangerous matchup. They have a couple very good athletes on the team that they can score from anywhere on the field, and they're just physical, big and physical team, and you know, well coached, so it's going to be a battle.
Well, the Zephyrs will play host to the Tartan Titans this Friday, 7 p.m. on SEC Sports. John Miller and I will have the call. Again, we want to thank head coach of the Mahtomedi Zephyrs, Dave Mutzel, for joining us here tonight on the first edition of Coach's Corner. Dave, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And with that, this is your home for Mahtomedi football here on SEC Sports.
And of course, that interview aired before Mahtomedi played Tartan in that Section 4 5A championship game. And Corey, the Zephyrs victorious in that football game, 14-0 over Tartan to advance the state tournament for their 2nd consecutive year.
Yeah, I heard you were there, and the weather was interesting for some outdoor high school football with a little bit of snow when you arrived. So it really, you know, the weather and the kind of the aura of the game must have been a real good experience.
And a very quick intermission here as the Mahtomedi Zephyr players already returned to the ice. Of course, as you see on your TV screen, 1-1. This one tied up here. And, of course, it was the Stars who scored the goals for their both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. The first goal of the game from Mahtomedi was Kylie Krawcheck, the second leading scorer from last year, on a beautiful pass from the 8th grader, Allie Franco, right there out in front, and put it right in the back of the net there. Yep, take a look at it again here. Allie Franco, just like I said, it was a beautiful pass. It was basically what you want to see out of a give and go, if you will, and great way to start off the game.
And a few minutes later, Red Wing responded all alone as that was Taylor Heiss breaking in.
Yeah, 54 goals this year, and she's got one on the board so far. And like we said during the game on that one, I think she could have put that puck wherever she wanted, and Joanna Ficadenti didn't have a chance at saving it.
Well, we'll start the second period here. Again, story of the game so far. Goals being scored by key players, but it'll also be up to the goaltenders who have stood tall so far.
Both goals they've given up were just great plays. I mean, those are shots that, maybe if they're standing on their head, they make. But for the most part, they're great offensive plays, and they've made the saves that they should be making. So, so far, it's just been a really entertaining game, back and forth. And the game's even gotten a little physical, like we talked about in the intermission.
Well, while we have the time here, we'll talk to you about our social media platforms. As you can see, we're all on 4 major markets here now. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Those links available to you there. Additionally, if you'd like to follow me at AlexSCCTV for all your favorite information about your Fab Four schools and other things that I might find useful to you. As we get play underway here, second period, Red Wing Wingers now moving left or towards the left, as it'll be Hart to take control for Red Wing. Hart trying to go for Heiss through the center. It's intercepted, and the 8th grader tried to chip around there as that was put back into the corner, sent down and low where Mahtomedi can take control again into the corner. Sent lower as Mahtomedi attempted to cycle, but it'll go to the far side where McAlpine will have to play it. Sent it in further behind the net now as Braun sent it in front. Save made by McGrath.
Yeah, the second period almost started just the way the first period did, by a great pass by Allie Franco out front of the net. And that one was just a great save by McGrath.
Into the zone, Ryan dumps the puck in where Red Wing can play it there as Meg Grove sent it further along for Ellie Bryant. Bryant left the puck with her at the red line. It can be controlled by Mahtomedi and a quick 2-on-1 foreman. Centering pass in front was not open enough to receive that pass as it goes back behind the net. Walking in front as a puck tied up in the legs goes all the way back to Dornsife. Dornsife, wristed shot, hits the mask of McGrath before going to the half wall.
Yeah, once again, a couple minutes into the second period, and Mahtomedi doing a great job of controlling the zone, firing shots at McGrath, and kind of setting the tone for the second period as they did in the first.
Dornsife battles with a couple of wingers as they look to send the puck up ahead too far. The hand for icing goes up, and that's what it'll be. We'll bring a face-off here to the left of Ficadenti.
Yeah, so far so good for Mahtomedi, setting the tone. McGrath, starting to really settle in here with 8 saves. And, she's done a good job. And like I said, that one goal she gave up early in the first period was just a great, pass and shot there by Mahtomedi.
As the Zephyrs win that face-off and goes to the near half wall. And it'll be Heiss to play it here for Red Wing now. Heiss skating around one defender with a ton of speed in the attacking zone. Heiss dangles around one, but lost the handle just at the last minute.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of too much traffic for a between the legs move like that. But obviously with her skill set, even though the play was broken up, it had some pretty developments, if you will.
Well, the Zephyrs want to win tonight. They cannot give Heiss many opportunities like that because she will score on them. As here's Heiss here. Well, I apologize. That's Kendall Swanson rather for Red Wing. Swanson gets it to Heiss now on the boards, who takes it back after faking the slap shot in. Kendall now in her own defensive zone, circling, trying to move the puck up, turns it over, and almost for Erica Broughton as the puck goes to the corner. Franco center pass, score! Puck in front, Anna Broughton gets the assist, or gets the goal, and Allie Franco will get assist on a great effort.
I'll tell you what, once we look at this replay, this Allie Franco, 8th grader, has a great way of creating opportunities for her teammates. Behind the net once again, and she just passes it right out in front of the net for Anna Broughton, and a perfect scoring opportunity there.
And not a whole lot, again, that goaltender could do. That's a perfect pass and a perfect finish, and with that, the Zephyrs take a 2-1 lead here as Krawczyk tried to play it in. And you think about back to last season, Corey, where Mahtomedi didn't start out as strong as they could have. This is certainly, as McGrath covers up a loose puck, certainly the start that the Zephyrs were looking for tonight.
And the difference of the two teams that I can see is last year it was a lot of their skill players skating the puck into the opponent's zone and just trying to create shots on their own. Well, now they got this 8th grader, Allie Franco, out of nowhere, just making great passes behind the net. It makes it a lot easier to, get scoring opportunities when you have a playmaker like she has been so far.
Puck into the attacking zone. Oberding sends it further down for Red Wing. Behind where McAlpine can play it for Mahtomedi. Chipped it back for Roth. She'll try to turn it up ahead as Heiss tried to make a defensive play. And into the attacking zone. Carrying the puck now is Erica Broughton. Broughton battling with Hart for the puck. Broughton taken down. The puck goes to the side of the net. Taken down behind. A penalty will come, and the Zephyrs should get another penalty kill situation. The puck still contained by the Wingers. For this time, it's touched by Zephyr, and now we'll get a penalty.
It's kind of interesting here, the second period and the first period. I think Yogi Berra said it best. It's deja vu all over again. It's almost a mirror of how it shook out in that first period.
So Erica Broughton heads to the box, and she'll get a tripping minor, and another attempt on the power play upcoming for Red Wing. 0 for 1 so far. As we'll take a look at the tripping call behind the net. The pretty easy call to be made there as the goaltender McGrath comes to play the puck behind. Almost turned it over to Krawczyk behind on the shorthanded attempt. As Krawczyk played it to the corner, and a tough time now for Red Wing to even get the puck out of their defensive zone.
Yeah, McGrath, made a poor decision there. I mean, she's got to, hold the puck, freeze it up, let everybody get settled in. When you've got the man advantage, like I said, there's no reason to do anything foolish with the puck.
Heiss turned it over, and now she realizes that she has speed as Anna Broughton goes into the zone. Broughton shot it wide on the shorthanded attempt, and Heiss can pick it up for Red Wing. Kind of a delayed reaction there, as Broughton may not have realized that she had a breakaway available until too late. But back into the attacking zone here go the Zephyrs, or the Wingers rather. As around the play there, McAlpine tying the man up behind the goal. Let's quickly do that. It's Solveig Roth for Red Wing. Back to the blue line for Heiss. Heiss with some fancy footwork. Heiss a shot on, bounces wide to the left, and the Wingers can get there quickly with 50 seconds and counting to go on this penalty kill. Back to the corner. Goes back to the net tally. And then back here now on the half wall as the Wingers try to hold the zone. Held in nicely off of the boards as it can be played there by Swanson. Swanson who sends it down low. McAlpine to play it now for Mahtomedi. So far a lot of zone time, not a lot of shots as one goes there on Ficadenti, and it goes back to Murphy in the corner. Sent around quickly to it. Swanson turns it over, and Ryan can send it far back and down, and that should just about do it on the power play for Red Wing.
Yeah, great job by Mahtomedi to kill two power plays by Red Wing, and like I said, they did a great job of isolating Heiss to the point where she never even really got an opportunity to even put a puck on net.
The zone, a shot goes wide to the corner. As quickly to it is Red Wing. As we take a look at the shots on goal, you see their Red Wing leading 13-9, 4-1 in this period, favoring the Wingers. And Zephyrs with numbers at center, they can hurry into the zone. Here's Johnson, a shot on, goes wide. Can be quickly picked up by Heiss, who almost had a chance there but lost it. Heiss with the puck again. Sent it rink wide and into the attacking zone now as they'll dump it in. Sent to the corner where Mahtomedi can play it there. Dornsife shuttled along as It's held in at the blue line. Heiss a shot in front, looking for a follow-up. Ficcadanti stands tall in net, and she'll get a whistle.
Yeah, it's almost like so far here in the second period, when it comes to how they're defending Heiss, it's almost they're keeping that second body close to her and seeing if they can, if she's going to beat them with the pass and just not allow her to get those easy open looks at the goal.
As we'll get the face-off coming, you see a little extracurriculars there. We talked in the intermission, Corey, you and I, about the physicality that's ramped up, perhaps between two top 20 teams that are trying to establish themselves.
Yeah, they've called what they've needed to call, but they've let them be a little physical and you know, play hockey as well. So it's been nice to see.
Well, Krawczyk lost it before battling for it on the near half wall. Krawczyk sends it around, looking for Erica Broughton. Broughton up ahead, chip back to center. Krawczyk has speed in a one-on-one opportunity. Krawczyk tried to get around, lifted the stick of the Red Wing defender, and Red Wing can gather it up in their own corner before trying to send it back out.
Yeah, that was a nice open ice play made by Ali Franco. You know, we saw what you can do behind the net and creating opportunities there, and that was an open ice pass. And like I said, it was just a great defensive play there by Red Wing to break up the scoring opportunity.
McAlpine at the near corner, tripped up, the arm goes up, and like you said, Corey, deja vu in this period. A penalty for Red Wing, now penalty for Mahtomedi, and both teams get a chance on the power play.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see just the fact that the scoring's been about the same timing and the penalties, and we'll see if Mahtomedi can break up the, you know, the kind of the same pace here and create some opportunities for themselves on the power play.
And now Maria Haley will take a seat in the box for Red Wing as Mahtomedi gets their second attempt on a power play. Again, also 0 for 1 so far. As the faceoff comes in that part of the zone, odd that on an icing it stays in the zone, but perhaps it's just how they're enforcing the rule tonight. As Ficcadanti will send it to McAlpine on the far half wall as they look to start the breakout. McAlpine cutting it back, almost lost it before a great forecheck here from Red Wing keeps them back. Behind the net now, Erica Broughton for McAlpine. And this time they'll look to set the breakout as a long stretch pass went a little too far. Can be gathered by Hart off of the boards and out. And not great entry into the zone there for Mahtomedi, Corey.
No, not at all. And you know, like I said, a little bit of a slow start and a little bit of a rough start to this power play, but they've got some opportunity here to regain themselves and still create a couple chances here to score.
Strong pass lost at center ice, can be gathered up by Mahtomedi as McAlpine shoveled it ahead to Skillings. For Mahtomedi into the attacking zone, short-handed, bouncing shot on, Ficcadanti saves it. Behind the goal now, here's Broughton. Looks for Skillings again, then looking off the boards as she tried to get it to Nelson. Nelson maintains possession though into the zone, tried to center it in front, but only person there where it was Taylor Heiss, and Heiss tries to skate through short-handed with a ton of speed. Heiss finds the open lane. Heiss in, goes wide as Ficcadanti got a piece of it.
Nice backhand opportunity by Heiss and great save by Ficcadanti.
Hard a shot shorthanded. Ficcadanti sprawls to make that save with 30 seconds left to go in this penalty kill for the Red Wing.
And that last save by Ficcadanti is kind of what I was talking about in the first period, how you've got this great one-on-one opportunity and Ficcadanti saves it on Heiss, and then the puck skirts out. Hart takes a shot from the blue line and it almost trickles in.
Well, this is the entire breakout, almost a 200-foot play there from Taylor Heiss where she skated through maybe 5 defenders.
Great backhand save by Ficcadanti, and so far she's, I would say she's got the advantage right now when it comes to Ficcadanti versus Heiss.
Another quick turnover there, and the shot goes wasted by Selena Lohr. As the puck goes to center now, here's Krawczyk. Krawczyk looking there for Franco as Ali Franco regains possession. Franco flipped it onto the corner, gathered up again by Franco before losing it. Back to the blue line, shot on. Back to the corner now as Franco will take it behind the net. Trying to move it further. Franco down and low again. Shots Red Wing 16, Mahtomedi 10 at this point as the wingers back at full strength. Franco in the corner. A battle for the puck there. Sent back to the blue line. As it goes back, bouncing shot in front, smothered up there by McGrath, and we'll get a stoppage.
Yeah, as we were taking a look at the shots, Ficcadanti doing a great job. Stopping 15 shots of the 16 that she's seen, And on the other end, you've got McGrath, the junior goaltender, stopping 93% of her shots last year. Currently at 80%, and there it is.
Face-off won by Red Wings. They'll take it in the corner. Long pass went off of the pads. McAlpine can't hold it in, and she'll send it down to the corner, working to be gathered there by Emily Hart. Hart, long stretch pass. It'll be a race to the puck. The arm for icing is up, and the whistle does blow. An interesting call to do that, and the face-off will come back in the Red Wing defensive zone.
Yeah, 6 minutes left here, and other than that one opportunity, Taylor Heiss for Red Wing is, hasn't really done much here this period, but we'll see if she gains momentum at the as the Mahtomedi skaters are wearing down towards the second period, and see if she creates some opportunities for herself.
Face-off won by the Zephyrs as they'll play to the corner. A puck skittered out in front, but it can be gathered by Heiss. And again, Heiss will put on the one-man show here. Heiss around a couple of defenders all alone. Shot, great save by Piccadenti as Heiss tried to look 5-hole. Back in. Oh, sorry, go for it.
No, another great opportunity by Heiss created there, skating the length of the ice. And once again, Piccadenti answers the call. Another great save. It's been fun to watch them, Heiss skating and the plays that Piccadenti's been making here in the nets tonight.
Puck left in the attacking zone as Nelson tried to race for it. A turnover sends the puck to the half wall, but Red Wing can gather it there. Down in low as here's Red Wings. Di Natale to play it. Turns it over. And Broughton with a shot on. Save made there by McGrath. Goes to the corner again where Broughton can pick it up. Broughton further up ahead off the half wall. Turning it over now, and here's Heiss again. Heiss cuts it back. Heiss turns it over now. Here's Franco. Franco in a shot. Save McGrath down on the ground as the puck bounces wide, and Red Wing can clear it out as the Zephyrs look to change.
How about that scenario? You got Heiss, who's been skating around everybody tonight, and then you've got the 8th grader that comes out there, picks her pocket, and almost scores on a breakaway.
It's a ton of maturity by a fantastic player here, only as an 8th grader. And we've both been very impressed with Ali Franco here tonight. As the puck goes to the corner, Hart tried to center it, but there was no receiver in front. Red Wing maintaining possession here as Roth sent it in. Piccadenti steered it to the corner. In a 2-on-2 battle as here's Franco again. Franco held him by Hart. Hart with open space right into the glove of Piccadenti. 4:22 and counting to go here. Mahtomedi leads this one 2-1. A nice little wristed shot there from the blue line. Again, the kind of shots that Mahtomedi would like to give up, the ones that Piccadenti, if she comes out to challenge, can make a great play on those.
Yeah, and Emily Hart, the second leading scorer from last year, she's got to, join in the fun a little bit, because I don't, so far we're seeing that Taylor Heiss might not be able to win this one all by herself tonight.
Puck goes down, the icing touch will come, and we'll get another face-off in the Mahtomedi defensive zone.
Yeah, but once again, watching Taylor Heiss and how she's able to, basically skate the length of the ice around these Zephyr defenders has been fun to watch. Piccadenti's done a great job in net, but then the 8th grader Ali Franco has done a great job setting up teammates, and at times she's the only one that can really skate with Taylor Heiss out here one-on-one.
Face-off lost, and a chance in front there as that was Oberding who sent it wide. The icing arm goes up once again, and the Zephyrs have been facing some pressure as of late. A second consecutive icing for them.
Yeah, it kind of seems the same as the first period, where I think Mahtomedi starts to wear down a bit, and it kind of plays on their heels the rest of the end of the period. So that can be kind of dangerous for the Zephyrs here as these periods end.
Oberding won the face-off, gathered here now by Heiss, looking for Hart on that circle. Hart right to the glove of Piccadenti, and another stoppage upcoming. And with that stoppage, we'll take a look at some of the upcoming broadcasts we have. You see here, Sports Path coming up on November 15th. Girls Hockey North Tartan will come here to play Stillwater. That'll be courtesy of VAC TV. And we got some basketball coming for you well. Mahtomedi and Eastridge and White Bear Lake coming up here in the month of November, Corey.
Yeah, it's getting that fun time of the year, start of basketball and hockey, always, leading up to March Madness. So it's, one of the great times in this state when it comes to high school sports is high school basketball and obviously high school hockey.
Heiss regained the puck on a turnover there. She'll move all by herself. Heiss with a nice little backhand score! All by herself, Taylor Heiss, second of the night. Some great moves, 2-2.
Yeah, and it's, every time she touches the puck this evening, we've seen those kind of plays, and a lot of them haven't worked out, but here, this one, I mean, it's one of those situations where, you've seen her skate in, making moves like that, a nice backhand flick, and you know what, it just, there's a reason why she's gonna go play for the Gophers, and, she's scored 50 goals last year.
You heard the Mahtomedi student section here giving Heiss her just due. A insane play there by Heiss to tie this one up at 2. And we'll get a penalty call here as some extra shoving goes as Dornsife continues to give action there. Arm goes up. Now the whistle will blow. And we'll wait to see what the call is. Looks like it'll be a Red Wing power play upcoming as the goaltender McGrath had gone to the bench.
And that's not, in the first period when Heiss tied up the game, as we take a look at the penalty here, Mahtomedi did a good job of not letting that evolve into 2, maybe 3 goals to end the period. They kept it even and went to intermission. And now this time, they get an opportunity with a power play now with 3 minutes left and possibly go in the locker room, trailing.
Dornsife will get the 2-minute minor penalty for checking. And Red Wing will get their 3rd attempt on this power play. Here's Heiss with 2 tonight already. Heiss back to the center, looking for Hart. A shot on, saved by Ficadenti. Puck slows, and Skinner's wide. Ficadenti recovers, and the bodies are down in front. And what a save by Joanna Ficadenti.
Yeah, absolutely. To make the save, and then that puck almost trickled in, but still have the wherewithal to jump on that thing and freeze it before it went in the net. Great job by Ficadenti, as she's been doing all evening.
You can see the puck right in front there. Wanted to go in, but then just slowly started turning to the left. So with 2:30 here to go, second period, minute 36 left to go on this Red Wing power play. Face off one, and we'll go back to the blue line as the wingers try to create some open space. Down low, Oberding still with the puck. Oberding shot on goal. Ficadenti makes a save. Battle for it continues, and we get some more pushing and shoving, which has seemed to have escalated here lately.
Yeah, it's interesting with Red Wing and Mahtomedi. Not sure what much of the history rivalry between these two schools that are a ways away, but they're playing like rivals tonight as a couple teams trying to stake their claim as the best in Class A in girls hockey in Minnesota here this year.
Heiss lost the face-off, but quickly picks it up again. Oberding with the puck now as Krawczyk takes down Oberding, and the arms stay down for the officials. Heiss skating with the puck through center. She'll cut it back. Heiss sent across to Hart. Now again, a minute to go on this power play for Red Wing. As Hart skates it, as they can't quite get possession into the zone. Hart chips it up as it falls down at the feet there of Oberding. Krawczyk box out the defender, and the wingers will have to reset. Here comes Hart for Rice on that far side. Into the attacking zone. Heiss all alone again. Puck off of the shoulder of Ficadenti, and another great save.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Mahtomedi defender, fell back and gave a clear path to Heiss, and Heiss was put the puck a little high, and Ficadenti was able to, make a save on it.
Heiss cuts back as the wingers get lines coming in. Heiss a shot off of a skater in front. Nelson maintained composure. She was taken down. Puck goes down. That should do it for this Red Wing power play.
Yeah, nice job by Mahtomedi, killing another penalty and, doing the best they can to go into the locker room here with a tie.
Puck sent into the corner, racing for it there is Sophie Schaefer. Schaefer gets it back, slap shot, save Ficadenti. And with 47 seconds left, shots on goal heavily favoring Red Wing at this point.
Yeah, they keep tallying up there. I believe it was 10-8 after the first period, and now it's 23-13, so Ficadenti's done a great job, other than a couple phenomenal goals by Taylor Heiss, and here we are, 47 seconds left. It's 2-2. Like I said, it's been a great contest so far.
There's Broughton winning the defensive face-off. The battle for the puck goes behind the net. and it can be played there by Skillings from Mahtomedi. Skillings further up ahead now, as this will be Anna Broughton into the attacking zone. Anna Broughton leaves it for Franco. Franco tried to spin around a couple of skaters, but can be one back out, and Broughton will have to take it again in here in the last 20. Broughton cutting it back, pursued nicely by Red Wing. So send it up ahead, intercepted by the wingers. They'll send it back down. More physical play as Oberding sends it down to the corner. Puck battled for there, down to the last 5 now. Behind the net, Bryant with the puck for Red Wing. As we'll get a whistle, and that'll be the end of the second period. And Corey, this matchup's been fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the stories of the game is you have quality goaltending, especially by the senior Joanna Ficadenti. You have the current star, Taylor Heiss, scoring 2 phenomenal goals. And then you have the rising star, the 8th grader, Allie Franco, just playing great on both ends of the ice. So I'm excited about this third period. We'll see how it shakes out.
You know, last intermission, we showed you an interview with Dave Mutzel, the head football coach at Mahtomedi, as they are now headed to the state tournament. And last episode on Sports Path, we also had Mahtomedi athletics director Ray Kirsch on the phone to chat about what else is going on at Mahtomedi High School. Here's the most recent edition of Hold the Phone.
Well, Ray, it's your first time joining us on Hold the Phone, so thanks for being with us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be a part of your program.
Well, to start off, let's go back in time to last season in girls tennis. It is well known that Edina has a national record in the state tournament wins, but last season the Mahtomedi Zephyrs upset Edina, winning the state championship for the Zephyrs. What was the atmosphere like around school at that time?
Well, for the girls to beat Edina last year in the semifinals, and then have to come back, and I get our E schools mixed up. We beat Eastview or Egan in the state finals last year, and I apologize. We compared it. The girls compared it themselves to back in the day when our U.S. Olympic hockey team beat the Russians in the semis and had to come back and beat Finland in 1984 or whatever it was. We returned a strong nucleus of young ladies and a new tennis coach, Julia Corder, and they just rallied this year around each other to have a great conference season. They were undefeated again in conference play. And at the state tournament, there was some tremendous matches. We had some kids really battle for points. Unfortunately, got beat in the semis and had to come back. And thankfully and proudly, I'd say they finished on a high note. Just as successful this year as last year.
All right, so with the fall season wrapping up, we're heading into the winter season. I know the basketball team, they lost some great players. Parker Fox, you can't trade away 20 points a game. And Shane Frost, they're both graduating. What can we look forward to as we head into the winter season?
We're optimistic about winter, as we always are. Gymnastics will be strong again, and Debbie Driscoll runs a terrific program, and we're always strong in gymnastics. Wrestling will be pretty solid and probably improved. Matt Oswald, the assistant coach the last few years, is going to take over as the head coach. You're right about boys basketball. They did lose a lot of players. They had a lot of talent last year that moved on to the college ranks. Keith Newman, again, that tradition, that guy who's in our building, will lead them. Girls basketball returns quite a few players, and Coach Pros and that squad is pretty optimistic about their season going forward. And then both our hockey teams are strong. Boys hockey's always been strong and will continue to be strong. And girls hockey's on the rise at Mahtomedi. Both our alpine and Nordic ski programs have been in my office several times this fall, anxious about getting snow and getting out to the slopes and to the Nordic ski slopes. So we look forward to seeing them compete this winter.
Well, Ray, it should be an exciting time, and it's been great having you on the program. I want to thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, I appreciate the coverage and your continued support of Mahtomedi Zephyr programs, and we look forward to continued partnership with you as we go through finish up the fall and get to the winter and the spring. Thank you.
Well, that was Mahtomedi Activities Director Ray Kirch, ladies and gentlemen, on this edition of Hold the Phone.
That was Ray Kirch on the most recent edition of Hold the Phone on Sports Path. Next Wednesday, November 15th, we plan to call up another Fab 4 activities director to see what's going on at another area school. Well, each week we also scour social media to find interesting tidbits of information for Sports Path. Check out the most recent edition of our social media montage.
All right, first off tonight, we want to start with a little tweet here from Zephyrs Elite. And it looks like the Zephyrs lacrosse team had a Halloween practice as they prepare for next spring's lacrosse season. Got some nice creative costumes mixed in right there. Just got to wonder how easy it is to practice with all that on.
Yeah, and you got to give them an A+ for creativity. Our next tweet comes from the Mahtomedi girls soccer team. They came from behind with a halftime deficit to take down North Branch 3-2 in the semifinals of the state tournament. They now play tomorrow, November 2nd at 12:30 in the afternoon. Hopefully they can come away with an upset against number 1 seeded Orono. Good luck, Zephyrs. Congratulations to the year that you've already had. All right, well, that's all we got for this edition of the Social Media Montage.
And that was our social media montage. So if you have anything you'd like to see on that social media montage, send that to it at SCC TV on Twitter or to John SCC TV, as he's the one that picks them. We'll also throw you now to our next feature here on SCC Sports as we wait for this one to get back started.
All right, for the Athlete of the Week, I look at each of our Fab 4 schools, and I pick an athlete that stood out over the past few weeks. For my Male Athletes of the Week, second week in a row that I have more than one, I have to go with junior wide receiver number 5 from Tartan, Timmy Owen. His team needed to get the passing game going against Highland Park after being held down by a very bad North St. Paul team, and he was just the spark they needed with 108 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. And now I'm also going to have to go with senior running back number 22, Brandon Anderson. As Sam highlighted earlier, this kid put up video game-like numbers. 25 rushes, 211 yards, and 4 touchdowns. So you two, good luck against each other this week, and I'll be excited to call that game. All right, so for my Female Athlete of the Week, I have not 1, not 2, but 3 players to highlight, all being from White Bear Lake girls soccer team. Claire Odemark, Erica Townley, and Kayla Anderson all were named to the Minnesota All-State team. So congratulations, girls. Your hard week definitely didn't go unnoticed around the state. Your season is still going. Good luck tomorrow. And, well, folks, a lot of great athletes out there. Sorry if I didn't pick you, but keep up that good work and tune in for our next Sports Path to see who I choose for my Athletes of the Week.
That was our Athlete of the Week package. Again, you can see those things live every other Wednesday on Sports Path. That'll be John and Sam that host that program every single week. Corey, we're back here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, and much like Groundhog Day, the second period was a repeat of the first.
Yeah, they're almost spit and image. Mahtomedi scored the early goal in both periods, and then Taylor Heiss was able to answer and tie the game up in the first and in the second period. We'll take a look at the highlights here. You got Allie Frankel, the 8th grader, with a great pass out in front of the net, and Anna Broughton had no problem putting that one in the back of the net.
And again, it was a Taylor Heiss show for Red Wing, taking it all by herself.
Yeah, I mean, she's just been done a display of skating this evening. I mean, she scored 2 goals on a couple great shots, just like the one we saw. But, I mean, herself, she's probably got, I think, 8 or 9 shots on goal. And, we'll see how it all plays out here in the third period. But she could be the difference maker in this 2-2 game we have.
We talked about in the intermission between our segments how she just looks like a pure natural skater. I compared her to Connor McDavid, Vladimir Tarasenko in the NHL, and certainly somebody that Gopher fans will be very excited to watch in the future.
Yeah, we've been doing games a few years here, and she's definitely the most skilled skater I've seen in the last handful of years in this area, and that's probably the main reason why she's committed to the U of M and going to go play for the Gophers. And like I said, she's got a bright future ahead of her.
Well, now we'll look again. We showed it to you earlier, but we'll go through those upcoming broadcasts again just so you know what's specifically coming up. Again, Sports Path coming up on the 15th. November 16th, we'll have Stillwater versus North Tartan. That'll be here, but that'll be courtesy of VAC TV. Then we have girls basketball, Mahtomedi traveling and at home, and they'll play Eastridge. And then White Bear Lake will host Robbinsdale Armstrong as both the Mahtomedi and White Bear Lake girls basketball teams look to retool and re-advance to state.
Yeah, both a couple good programs, and we're excited to see what they can do here in this 2017-2018 season. Just like all our other teams that we follow here throughout the year, it's going to be a exciting end of fall and a lead into winter.
Well, at this point in time, we'll wait for the players to return to the ice. We'll be back for the third period of this one. This is your home for Zephyr Girls Soccer here on SEC Sports.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Back here at the St. Croix Valley Rec Center alongside with Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Alex Westad. And Corey, we have a third period here, and it's going to be a couple of players that's going to make the difference here for this team. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Taylor Heiss is going to be the difference maker here. I mean, if she gets her opportunities, I mean, she's going to capitalize on some of them here. Joanna Ficadenti has done a phenomenal job in net. She's got 21 saves, and she's going against, you know, one of the best skaters and goal scorers in the state. So, I mean, I think that's going to be the story of the game, and the fact that Mahtomedi can put the early pressure on them like they have in the first and second period and possibly get an early goal here to kind of set the tone. Well, it's the Zephyrs coming in as the 19th ranked team in the Class A of the state of Minnesota, is ranked by Let's Play Hockey. And for Red Wing, they entered as that 6th ranked team. Yeah, sorry about that. And I was just going to jump on that, the fact that 6th ranked team in Class A, and they were a team that should have went to state last year, but they were upset by Northfield 2-0 in their section championship game. So this is a veteran team that's hungry and wants to make that trip down to St. Paul. Now the Zephyrs have offensive zone possession. Here's Heiss as she'll take it herself, racing along. Franco back quickly. Heiss all alone, looks on that the stick side rather, and Ficadenti makes a save. Yeah, and that's exactly what they wanted to happen here. You know, to have Heiss have that early opportunity like that, and the defense was able to kind of pinch her to that one side of the ice, and you know, Ficadenti was able to make that easy save on that end of the net there. Face off at Ficadenti's left, held in the zone by Red Wing. McAlpine has the puck in her feet, turned it over. It goes to the corner, and that'll be Krawczyk there to play it for Mahtomedi. Up ahead further now for Franco. Franco to the half wall, getting around one defender. She'll race to the puck. Franco chipping it further ahead, wins that race. Franco skating in, looking for help out front. McGrath makes the save. She was looking for help, but it did not come, and as a result, the Red Wing wingers can clear the puck out of the zone. Battle for the puck again, Cora. We've noted that this matchup's been extremely more physical than two teams that really don't have a rivalry and don't see each other a whole lot, but it's been very physical. Yeah, and I think it's just a couple of teams that
were so close to making it to state last year, and they've got a lot of returning players, and they're just hungry. They're hungry, and they're excited about this season and what's going to happen, and they're just coming out aggressive, and they're just, both teams are playing extremely hard, and that's what you like to see out of your young athletes.
Well, face-off will come to the left of McGrath here. Shots on goal favor the Wingers, 24-15. As it'll be Heiss and McAlpine doing battle. That's Nelson, rather. As Hart gets control here for Red Wing. Hart with the puck skating through center. Chipped it ahead, falls down. Turnover there as Dornsife tried to play it for Mahtomedi. Into the zone. Dornsife, a shot off of the glove and goes just wide. As an excuse me shot almost spelled trouble for Red Wing.
Yeah, that's a situation where Mahtomedi would have liked a little puck luck there here to start the third period to get that early advantage.
Puck off the boards. Now here's Heiss. Heiss skating around the defense as Nelson played her back. Heiss again gathering up speed. Checked aggressively there as that was DeNatale who tried to play the puck for Red Wing. Puck sent out and down. No icing as they believe Red Wing could have made a play on it. And the Wingers will have to go back and chase. Behind the net, 2-on-1 battle. Goes here out in front, it's chipped out, and it'll be a 2-on-2 play here as Red Wing tries to get the puck up. DeNatale to the corner. Send in front and a score! Leaked through the pads, I think through the legs as well. It might be DeNatale's goal, nevertheless. 3-2 Red Wing.
Yeah, we're gonna get a clear shot on the replay there, but that's the last thing Mahtomedi I wanted was, a goal is a goal. You never want to call one cheap, but that one was just kind of just snuck through and caught Figurenti off guard, and that's going to put Mahtomedi's back against the wall a little bit here to start off the third period.
Well, let's take a look at it here, Corey. I think it went off of that stick in front, as I think that was Nicole Oberding who got the goal.
Yeah, that's what the replay looks like too. The puck just went out front, tipped off the stick of Oberding, and that's her first goal of the season, and she was the third leading scorer last year with 8. So, there she is, off to a good start here in 2017.
The goal will officially go to DeNatale. We'll see if that changes or if that will hold. Puck into the corner there as Roth played it for Red Wing. Roth battling for the puck, turning it over, but quickly is able to get there was Haley for Red Wing. Haley with the puck, centered it in front before McAlpine can play for Mahtomedi. Battling off the puck as a couple of Zephyrs fall down. Again, the Zephyr student section wishing for a holding call. One does not come. Into the attacking zone goes Meg Grove. Shot into the pads of Figurenti. Heiss gives a stick on the drive-by, but she'll cover that up.
Yeah, so far here the tone has been definitely set by Red Wing, and the fact that they were 6th ranked team in the state, and the 19th, and could be one of those deals where 2-2 and the creams maybe starting to rise to the top a little bit, but still plenty of hockey to play here.
Puck goes back. Swanson can send it in further for Red Wing. As behind the net, it'll be Marin Ryan to take it there. Ryan back, D-to-D pass to Dornsife, up ahead, too far for Franco. It's going to be sent back in, but Swanson lost the puck there to Franco. Franco racing in to the corner. Franco tripped up, goes all the way back to Dornsife. Dornsife around a defender, lost the handle. Ryan sent it in further where Krawczyk can play it. Krawczyk off the boards looking for Ryan, but it goes down deep further. And that can be played along as the Wingers can get there quickly and take that opportunity away. Dornsife sent it back in, looking to spring a couple of players in front as Anna Broughton was there as well. Goes back where the Wingers can play it further up ahead. Looking onto the near side, and here's Krawczyk with speed and skill into the zone, turned it over, chipped out. We'll see if the arm goes up. It will. This will have the gas to get there for the ice.
Yeah, right now Mahtomedi is just having a hard time getting something going in Red Wing zone, and that could spell trouble down a goal, having a hard time creating scoring opportunities. So, like I said earlier, Red Wing is definitely starting to set the tone here, possibly for the rest of this game.
Nelson wins the face-off before it gets controlled by Red Wing. They'll play it in front, trying to look for an opportunity. Here are the Zephyrs. Back to the blue line. McAlpine, a shot into the glove. Skitter's loose. Back in front. Almost a dangerous pass as McGrath was sliding the other way, and Hart can take it here now for Red Wing.
Yeah, great focus by McGrath there to stay on her feet and stay focused on that, what was going on in front of the net. That could have easily, bounced the wrong way for her and for Red Wing and tie this game up.
Grove sent it in further. McAlpine races to it for Mahtomedi. McAlpine still with the puck, chipped off the boards now, where it can be Skillings to play it for Mahtomedi. Long pass across, looking for Johnson. Megan Johnson off the boards, a race to it. As Broughton aggressively playing here as Heiss, as a stick gets knocked away, and the puck goes to neutral ice where the Zephyrs can control. They'll try to send it into the zone, but Red Wing can play it again. Here's Heiss. Chip pass up ahead for Hart. Loses it there before Red Wing is able to gather it up again. The winger goes down. Red Wing fans looking for a call on that one. Into the zone comes McAlpine. McAlpine lost control, but it's gathered up by Mahtomedi again. Puck in front as they were looking to go back post. Back to the blue line, shot goes wide. And again, now the Zephyrs starting to respond with some puck zone and some pressure as again, Red Wing will have to ice it.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of, keeping the puck in their zone and just at least kind of making a stance like, we're not going to get pushed around by you ladies here, but they still haven't quite created any real scoring threats, and McGrath really hasn't had to make any difficult saves here yet in the third period.
3-2, Red Wing leads it. 11:01 to go here, third period. From the St. Croix Valley Rec Center, Stillwater, Minnesota. Puck goes in off the stick of Broughton, the freshman. Last year she had significant time on this team. In front, looking for Krawczyk, but it goes wide. Here's Krawczyk, sends it down further. Where it can be played by the wingers there. Down goes a winger. Krawczyk will race to the puck here for Mahtomedi. Into the corner. Krawczyk looking to play, get some help. Sends it further now for Ali Franco. Franco lost the battle, and Mahtomedi quickly racing back to the puck now as Anna Broughton makes that play. Broughton behind, but Red Wing again able to win that race. They tried to spring them. The Zephyrs offside currently. As it'll go back here now where that'll be Oberding to play it. Oberding should get credit for that third goal. A wristed shot on Ficadenti right into her chest, makes a save. We'll get a face-off coming.
Yeah, nice save by Ficadenti there on, a shot right at her, but, still, it's been a while since she's seen one, so sometimes you can get caught off guard, when you haven't seen shots in a while.
27-19, Red Wing leading in shots. As the puck goes to the corner. Can be won there by McAlpine for Mahtomedi. Up ahead further. Turned it over. Nobody particularly catches the puck as it goes to the stick of Hart. Hart into the attacking zone. Looking back for Heiss at the point. Heiss is shot on, goes high over the net. And gathered up there is Ryan. For Nelson now on the half wall for Mahtomedi. Off the stick and the skate and can be picked up by Molly Murphy. Murphy, as Zephyrs were onside on that play. Murphy back for Ryan. Ryan a shot in front, but it's blocked by the wingers. And they'll be sent it out. A battle for the puck as Murphy lost her stick. And here's Heiss now looking to go 1-on-2. Heiss skating in. Wristed shot steered to the corner off the net by Ficadenti, and the faceoff will come in the Zephyr zone.
Yeah, she can even make a decent scoring chance on a line shift, That was pretty impressive.
So we'll get a face-off coming here. 9:19 to go. Zephyrs trail 2-3. Face-off coming to the left of Ficadenti. Won by Red Wing. Back to the blue line. Sent in front, but controlled by Mahtomedi before turning it over again. Wristed shot off the pad and waffle boarded to the corner by Mahtomedi. A puck to the corner again. Centering pass in front, intercepted though by Krawczyk, who was playing back defensively. Or that was Dornsife, I apologize on that. Into the attacking zone, centered in front. But it comes back here now where Skillings, or Hansen can play. Turnover in front with an open body down. Miscommunications there, costing some Zephyr shots. And a breakaway, but not a whole lot of speed can be gathered. So the puck will get dumped. That will be an icing call. And we'll get a face-off coming in the Red Wing zone.
I think it's key for Mahtomedi here going out as we go is when that first line for Red Wing with Hart and Heiss and Oberding are not on the ice, that's when they got to just start putting shots on net. I mean, those are their best chances to create some scoring opportunities because this first line for Red Wing pretty much controls the pace of play.
Face off one, and a quick shot goes wide of the net. Here's Hart now for Red Wing. Hart held in, can be gathered now. Broughton, a shot off of the stick of a winger. Can be controlled by Hart now, but the Zephyrs have 3 down and low. Shot in front, saved by McGrath. Zephyrs try to follow up, and we'll get a face-off coming to the goaltender's left.
And then as I make that comment, here we are with Mahtomedi in their first line, and they did a great job of creating some scoring chances there as well.
So we'll get the face-off coming. It'll be Broughton and Heiss doing face-off. One by Mahtomedi. Looking in front, a shot right on goal, saved there. And get another face-off coming. We'll look at the shot there. Again, great view of from our camera operator down there. You see a straight shot right on. Face-off won by Red Wing. Can be played by Hart. Turns it over and a race to the puck there as Krawczyk will beat Heiss to it. Heiss doing battle, trying to take that puck away. She'll have effort all alone, looking for the hat trick. Heiss, toe dragged around one, defender taken down, puck in the back of the net, and Red Wing gets a 2-goal lead. Not sure how it got through, but nevertheless, 4-2, Red Wing leads.
A lot of that is one of those situations where, you know, Heiss is skating down and she's drawing all that attention. You know, you got 3 Mahtomedi players, the puck skirts out, and no one really there to defend it, and there it goes, it kicks in.
That'll be Nicole Oberding, the senior, who followed up a rebound and gives the Red Wing Wingers a 4-2 lead. And that's what happens when you have a player like Taylor Heiss who draws all that attention away.
Yeah, and then, you know, what happened from, you know, in the third period here compared to the first couple periods is it wasn't so much the Taylor Heiss show anymore. You know, the teammates rose to the occasion and started chipping in.
Murphy left the puck as it tries to go around. Murphy in front, off of the skater, followed up, and it went wide. Great chance there for Mahtomedi, and they'll maintain possession. Nelson, a shot shoveled out to the corner. Followed up now by Broughton. Back to the blue line. McAlpine will have to gather it at center as the Zephyrs will reset their offense. McAlpine into the zone. Working in, a wristed shot fanned on. It's gathered up as 2 Zephyrs collide behind the net. 2-on-2 they battle. And Red Wing can win that contest there as they lost control and focus. It goes all the way back out through the center. Puck goes back, chipped off the boards, out through the center, where it can be played there by Erica Broughton. Erica Broughton into the attacking zone. Skating around, dump it down further. And Corey, a 2-goal deficit, much more difficult to come back from here for Mahtomedi based on how they've been playing so far.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, the fact that they don't have a huge, you know, amount of scoring threats on their team. I think they've done a good job of creating some chances for themselves. And they're definitely a team you can see growing, you know, comparable from last year's team. But I think 2 goals with the amount of talent on Red Wing might be too tough to come back from here in 6 minutes left.
Up ahead further, Maria Haley plays it. She'll dump into the zone, and she gained the red line. Down and low, Molly Murphy can take it here for Mahtomedi. Murphy, long pass up ahead as she finds Sanger. Sanger into the zone as a Zephyr goes down hard into the boards, and it'll be a 3-on-1 the other way for Red Wing. Here's Hart into the zone. Hart looking for that back pass, and they couldn't quite follow it up as Haley fanned it wide.
Yeah, that was a great pass by Hart. You know, creating an opportunity for her teammate Maria Haley, and she just couldn't get her stick on it.
Into the zone, Sanger dumps it in as the lines change for Mahtomedi. Down behind the goal line, it'll be Eliza DiNatale, one of the goal scorers officially here in this one. Scored the game-winning goal if it holds. McAlpine into the zone, sent it on, pushed to the corner. McAlpine for Krawczyk. There's a check there, kept McAlpine off the puck. Here's Heiss. Heiss moving in, ton of speed, all in front, score! There's a hat trick for Heiss. We knew it was coming. It's 5-2 Red Wing.
Great start for the season for the senior Taylor Heiss and the future Gopher. Hat trick, and it's not like it is against a, you know, a rollover type team. As you can see, the breakaway top shelf right side there, and just a great start for her and for this Red Wing team. And but like I said, Joanna Ficcadetti is a very experienced goalie, and she's done a fantastic job tonight. Just the game just got away from the Zephyrs here towards the end of the third period.
First hat trick of the season here in the first game for Taylor Heiss, one of many to follow, I'm sure. As the Zephyrs win here, she had a going game with 6 goals last season, again accounting for well over half of the goals scored by this Red Wing team. Puck in front, off of the pads there of McGrath, and the puck can come back out to center. And you know, Court, we've talked about Heiss extensively tonight, but again, we overlook Tyler McGrath as well with a .930 save percentage last year for the Wingers.
Yeah, and you know, when you've got that firepower on the offense, you know, it's easy. I mean, she took some chances this evening, you know, on some plays that worked out for her, and you know, it's a lot easier to sit back and play with confidence when you know your team's good for 5 to 6 to 7 goals a night.
Well, McAlpine lost the handle of it as it goes now to Haley here in the center. Haley skating around one, sticked aside by Ficadenti. Inside of 4 minutes almost to go here in this third period. Into the attacking zone. So try to carry the puck. Great effort there by Abby Hansen to keep it alive. Into the corner, whistle blows, and Hansen did go down, so we will get a penalty and a power play upcoming for the Zephyrs.
Yeah, you know, I mean, a lot of promise here from Mahtomedi, from last year's team. I'm really impressed by him. I mean, you know, this is Red Wings, you know, they're the 6th best team in Class A. So Mahtomedi to come out and play with them and to show the kind of, you know, more of aggressive play, more assertive, and be able to create more chances. I think, you know, Mahtomedi should hold their heads up high even with the loss this evening, because I think they've got a lot to build from this game.
So it'll be the 4th attempt for Mahtomedi on the power play here tonight as McAlpine holds the puck in, down and low for Krawczyk. And again, Corey, you talk about holding the heads up high as the puck gets cleared out of the zone. The schedule upcoming for Mahtomedi certainly doesn't get any easier as they play St. Paul United, who beat them last season in the section playoffs and in the regular season as well. Then they play the St. Paul Blades, who had Hannah Zavoril, a 50-goal scorer last year as well. So it's not going to get any easier for Mahtomedi by any means.
Well, I think a lot of that, I mean, that's to be said for, you know, really any hockey team in the state. I mean, most of these high schools and communities, you know, even the teams that, you know, have losing records, I mean, you know, that's what, you know, folks are born and bred to do in the state is play hockey. And, you know, I think anytime, any battle, you know, any game you go into, you know, you never know what to expect. But like I said, this team is a lot different than what I've seen the last couple years. They've got a different attitude. They play with a lot more confidence, and it should be fun to watch.
Puck on goal, saved by McGrath as it goes to the corner in the last minute. Off the board, sharply down. Thankfully, no Child was there, and we'll get a stoppage and a face-off coming at neutral ice. Now with 2:45 to go in this one. Zephyrs 0 for 3 so far on the power play. 51 seconds left to go in their 4th attempt on it. The face-off will come to the right of the goaltender. Nelson wins the face-off for Ryan. Sent it across looking for Donovan. Donovan tried to send it in front, but the pass goes wide, and it can be sent out and down on this kill with 40 seconds to go. Gathered up now by Marin Ryan. Ryan, pass was handcuffed there, and Heiss simply will send it in for Red Wing as Ryan will go back to play it. Marin Ryan cutting it back. Shovel it up slowly further along before it can be gathered by Red Wing, taken back out of the zone, and here's Taylor Heiss once again. Heiss with some great vision, trying to toe drag around, holds the zone as Heiss left it there now where Haley can play it for Red Wing. Haley, as the puck comes back out, and Heiss will play it again. Heiss under the near side with 4, 3, 2, and 1 left, and the Wingers successfully kill off another penalty. 0 for 4 tonight as Hart springs out of the box and has a chance here into the zone. Hart, shot on goal, saved by Ficadenti. She'll cover. Face-off coming with 1:46 to go left in the third.
Yeah, nice save by Ficadenti to keep playing hard. As you can see, Hart jumps out of the box and puts a nice shot on net there. And, you know, as we're talking about, you know, as the season progresses and this is opening night, you know, with a player like Taylor Heiss scoring 54 goals last year as a junior, 3 on opening night, you know, does she go over or under that 54 total from last year?
Well, here's Hart, a slap shot fanned on there from the center as he tried to move it back in front. Goes back to the blue line, chipped in further where Red Wing can play it again. Red Wing shot in front, goes cross crease. Held in by Hart, but it comes back out, and the Zephyrs have a 3-on-1 opportunity, but the pass handcuffed. The Zephyr skaters, as they go in, looking to keep play alive. A shot on is saved by the goaltender. Goes behind. Play will continue to roll. Long pass up, goes out and down. Icing waved off, as they said that a Zephyr could have reached that, as that's Emma Dornseif to go back to play it here. And Dornseif will take it up into the attacking zone. Dornseif skating around one as Heiss tries to keep it away here in the final minute. Heiss lost it to Dornseif. Back here now, McAlpine. Send it across, wristed shot on right at the feet of Heiss, but she couldn't find it. And it'll be Hansen to take it for Mahtomedi. Back to McAlpine here at the point. Then low for Hansen again. Hansen off the boards to McAlpine. McAlpine, as the puck gets shoved out through to center. Here in the last 30, McAlpine lost the handle, and that might do it here for Mahtomedi's chances in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very entertaining game. I mean, 2-2 for, going in the third period. It was just, it was just too much firepower on the offensive end for Red Wing, really for Mahtomedi to keep pace. I mean, it's one of those deals if, I think if you're going to get in a track meet with Red Wing, I don't like your chances. Or you've got to be able to run with them. And I just don't think Mahtomedi has the scoring power to play that style of hockey with the Red Wing. They needed to keep the game tight and, get a bounce here or there.
Shot quickly on, covered up by Tyler McGrath. 12.3 seconds left to go in this one. As a face-off won by Red Wing. They'll dance with it in their own defensive zone. Send further up ahead. Battled for on that half wall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Clock hits zeros, and that will do it from this one here with Red Wing victorious 5-2 over Mahtomedi tonight, Corey.
Yeah, I think that, what to take away is we're going to see both these teams in section championships at the end of the year. I feel it. And, it's going to be great to see what Taylor Heiss does and how many goals she scores. And the future's bright for an 8th grader named Allie Franco. We didn't know much about her coming into it. 2 great assists and, like I said, 2 great programs. And it's going to be fun to see these girls play hard all season long.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight on this broadcast. For Corey Franzmeyer and our entire SCC production crew, I'm Alex Westad. Zephyrs fall tonight by a final of 5-2. This is your home for Mahtomedi girls soccer here on SCC Sports.